name is Chelsea. I want to take a moment to pat myself on the back. My whole life, I have been picked on and torn down. I struggled to fit in, and many times I wanted to give up on accomplishing my dreams because there were times that I didn't feel like I was worth it. However, I pushed through it all and managed to accomplish my goals, even with the naysayers in my way. I have grown to fearing being alone, to living by myself, paying all my bills on time without any help, and I have become a nurse. Also, not only have I become a nurse, but I weathered becoming a med-surg nurse for a year and have accomplished step one of my dream of becoming a pediatric nurse by becoming a mother-baby nurse. I am now back in school to further my degree to grow my career even more. I'm also now engaged to a wonderful man who is also working so hard to achieve his goals in life as well as supports my dreams. Never have I thought that my dreams would play out, but they are right in front of my eyes. However, all of this would not be possible had it not been for the effort I put forth into achieving those goals. I cannot be happier for rising from my struggles and making something great out of myself. Each year, more than 100 million different animals are tested on in the United States. They're mainly used for biology lessons, medical training, and other science-based experiments to increase the knowledge of biological function and how they relate to humans. It continues to be the forefront of medical advances. However, there continue to be those that greatly oppose it. According to a website on Foundation for Biomedical Research in 2016, practically every drug, treatment, medical device, diagnostic tool, or cure we have today was developed with the help of lab animals. For example, diabetics use a hormone called insulin, which is derived from cows and pigs, to survive. Many other medical advances, such as this, have been made possible. So today, I want to talk about animal research and why it's beneficial and why it should be practiced. So before extensive research on animal testing, I was against it. I found it really cruel and inhumane. I thought, animals can't possibly be anything like humans, so why unnecessarily test them? However, during my freshman year in college, I wrote a paper against it. After extensive research, I found that it was really difficult to stand my ground and ended up changing my opinion. So I hope to inform you all, like I did myself, on the benefits and why it should be practiced. So today I'm going to discuss the similarities between humans and animals as well as the medical advances that have been made possible. And first, I'm going to start by discussing the similarities between humans and animals. According to a website, procon.org, on May 24, 2016, all mammals have the same set of organs that function in the same way and have a central nervous system. The main difference is just the size of the organs. However, how they function and where they're anatomically placed is generally the same. Therefore, results yielded using rats can be directly applied to many diseases found in humans. It's also important to note that some animals suffer the same diseases as humans, making them prime candidates to test on rather than putting a human in clinical trials. According to Don Glass, in A Moment of Science on July 22, 2016, rats and humans often suffer from the same diseases. Humans and rats have the same basic physiology, similar organs, and body plans. Both humans and rats control their body chemistry using similar organs. Both have a nervous system that functions the same way, and both react similarly to infection and injury. It has also been argued before that while organ structure between rats and humans may be similar, that the genetic makeup is not. However, extensive research have shown discoveries that rats actually share more genetic makeup with humans than has been thought prior. According to Seth G. N. Grant, professor at molecular neuroscience at University of Edinburgh, and Douglas J. C. Strathy, immunologist in rodent models, in 2016, only 1% of human genes are unique and do not have a mouse counterpart. Seth Grant and Douglas Strathy also mentioned that mouse genes are, on average, approximately 85% similar in sequence to their human counterparts, making humans and rats highly relatable as far as genes go. So now let's discuss a few medical advances that have been made possible by animal research. Insulin is a hormone that's found in the body, and it helps control glucose levels. However, there are some individuals that struggle to make insulin, and these are known as diabetics. Using animal research, scientists discovered that pig and cow insulin was the same as human insulin. According to a website, diabetes.co.uk, in 2016, animal insulin was the first type of insulin to be administered to humans. Until the 1980s, animal insulin was the only treatment for diabetics. So then the question rises, why can't we use human insulin? Human insulin comes with many negative side effects compared to animals. According to a website, diabetes.co.uk, in 2016, human insulin may cause behavioral changes, lethargy, and often a feeling of just being unwell. Also, animal research has helped aid in discovering ways to eliminate or treat not only autoimmune diseases, but also outbreaks of diseases spread from person to person, such as smallpox, polio, and more recently, Ebola. In 2014, Ebola affected around 28,000 people. It originated in primates, but evolved so it was able to spread from person to person, eventually killing thousands. According to a website on Foundations for Biomedical Research in 2016, so far vaccines have shown promise in preliminary safety trials with animals, and an effective vaccine is actually expected for the Ebola vaccine. So as you can see, without the use of animals, a lot of the vaccines available to humans today that help save lives or eradicate diseases would not exist. However, there are still many diseases that exist today that we still need to eradicate or protect ourselves from. So in conclusion, animal testing has been practiced for a very long time, and without it, many medical advances would not be possible. Many are against it for numerous reasons, whether it be not knowing how closely related humans and animals are, or how far we've come medically. It is, however, very beneficial and offers many opportunities for advancement. If you happen to be against it, I hope I've at least made you think about it and maybe do some more research on your own to learn more about it before solidifying your opinion. So even though I'm here to tell you all of the good things animal research can provide, I urge you to educate yourself more before you form your own opinion. Are there any questions?
Yes. Which animal is used most in animal testing?
Well, actually, according to an article on what types of animals are needed for animal research in the American Physiological Society in 2013, because rats and mice have so many biological similarities to humans, they actually make up 90 to 95% of the mammals used for testing. Any other questions? Thank you for your time.